You might be wondering why some people succeed in life while others seem to struggle and fail. Well, there are many reasons for this, but according to the motivational speaker and entrepreneur Top G, there are 10 key factors that can lead to failure. Number 1. Lack of discipline. Discipline is essential to success because it helps you stay on track and accomplish your goals, even when it's not easy or convenient. To develop discipline, you need to have a clear sense of purpose and prioritize your time and energy accordingly. You also need to be willing to push yourself outside of your comfort zone and make sacrifices in order to achieve your goals. Number 2. Fear of failure. Fear of failure can hold you back from taking risks and pursuing your dreams. To overcome this fear, you need to embrace failure as a learning opportunity and recognize that it's a natural part of the growth process. You also need to have a growth mindset and be willing to try new things and learn from your mistakes. Number 3. Lack of motivation. Without a clear sense of purpose and direction, it's hard to stay motivated and committed to your goals. To find motivation, you need to identify your passions and values and align your actions with them. You also need to set achievable goals and track your progress so that you can see the results of your efforts. Number 4. Negative mindset. A negative mindset can be a major roadblock to success because it creates self-doubt and negative self-talk. To overcome this, you need to develop a positive mindset and focus on your strengths and accomplishments. You also need to surround yourself with positive influences and limit exposure to negativity. Number 5. Lack of focus. In today's world of constant distractions, it's easy to lose focus and get sidetracked. To stay focused, you need to eliminate distractions and prioritize your time and energy. You also need to break tasks down into manageable steps and stay organized so that you can track your progress. Number 6. Procrastination. Procrastination can be a major roadblock to success because it leads to missed deadlines and subpar work. To overcome this, you need to break tasks down into manageable steps and prioritize them based on urgency and importance. You also need to hold yourself accountable for your actions and avoid making excuses. If you're enjoying this video, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our upcoming content. And now let's continue, and before I go with number 7, here is a video of Top G about lack of confidence.
You probably don't deserve to be proud of yourself, so you're not going to feel happy. And you just talked about confidence. Confidence comes from competence. The reason I'm confident is because I'm good at everything.
Right.
I'm good at everything I do. The things I'm not good at, I'm not confident in, of course. And I know what they are. I don't do them very often. I've now created my reality to the point where I don't do anything I'm not good at.
You just hire.
I either hire or I just don't want to do it. Like I don't play darts.
Yeah.
I'm not good at darts, right? I do what I'm good at. Yeah. So yeah, I'm absolutely and utterly confident because I'm absolutely and utterly competent, and that takes practice and discipline and motivation, and you need to fail a few times. You need to get up, and like I said earlier, when I learned my entire mindset in professional fighting and chess, the two combined, that's how it comes down to. And when people say, oh, I have competence issues, usually I can look them up and down and say, yeah, if I was you, I would completely and utterly struggle with competence issues. Because the world is competitive, and there's men like me on the planet and friends like mine on the planet, and you're competing against us for money, for girls, for status, for resource, and you're going to be destroyed and decimated the entire time. So of course you have confidence issues when you can be annihilated in real time by the competitor.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you have confidence issues? You'd be psychopathic not to.
Yeah, that makes sense. So maybe that unconfidence is a good motivation for them to actually.
Well, it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
This is the thing that I don't truly understand. If I'm unhappy with something and I'm uncomfortable with something, I fix it.
Yeah.
That's endless motivation, which I don't truly believe in as a concept, but that's endless fuel for the fire.
Right.
If I was unhappy with something about myself, regardless of what it was, I would be able to take all of that discomfort and turn it into endless energy to get the problem fixed.
Yeah, exactly.
But these people seem to
it's okay to be unhappy.
Yeah, well, these people seem to sit and say, I'm really unhappy with X, but then stay doing X. So I don't believe they're truly actually unhappy. What you'll notice if you live life long enough is that somebody will sit and say to you, I'm unhappy being a loser. You say, why are you a loser? I just sit at home and play video games 7 days a week. And you're like, okay. And maybe 3 days of the week, they're unhappy doing that.
Yeah.
And that's the time they email you, and that's the time they want to make a change. But 4 days of the week, They don't really. It doesn't really bother them.
Yeah,
it doesn't really bother them because if it bothered them 7 days a week, guess what?
They would fix it.
Correct. Yeah. So I have very little sympathy for people, and that's not because I'm not a nice person, but it's because I've been so hard on myself, and I've been through so many things that were difficult, and I've been through so much pain and trauma myself. Some of it self-inflicted, some of it given to me by God to make me a better person. But I've been so difficult on myself. It's very hard for me to look at somebody who's refused to be difficult on themselves and see them as my equal or feel sympathy or pity for them. Why would I feel pity for somebody who took the easy route when I took the hardest possible route? Yeah. I took the hardest possible way to be the man I am, and you were too big of a and now you want me to feel sorry for you? I don't feel sorry for you. Yeah. I don't feel sorry for these people. And because as a man, you can be anything you decide you want to be. That's the beauty of being a male. You can build your character completely from the ground up, just like a video game. Every single thing about me that people respect, I built. I was not born a world champion kickboxer. I was not born this intelligent or intellectual. I was not born this rich. I was not born this strong. I was not born this confident. I was not born this interesting. I was not born this charismatic and humble and gorgeous and tall and strong and sexy. I was not born none of these things. I became these things myself. So
Number 7, lack of confidence. Confidence is essential to success because it helps you take risks and pursue your goals with conviction. To build confidence, you need to recognize your strengths and accomplishments and celebrate your successes. You also need to surround yourself with positive influences and limit exposure to negativity. Number 8, lack of resilience. Resilience is essential to success because it helps you bounce back from setbacks and overcome obstacles. To develop resilience, you need to embrace failure as a learning opportunity and recognize that setbacks are a natural part of the growth process. You also need to stay focused on your goals and maintain a positive mindset, even in the face of adversity. Number 9. Lack of accountability. Accountability is essential to success because it helps you stay focused and committed to your goals. To hold yourself accountable, you need to set achievable goals and track your progress. You also need to recognize your strengths and weaknesses and make adjustments as needed. Finally, number 10. Lack of self-awareness. Self-awareness is essential to success because it helps you recognize your strengths and weaknesses and make meaningful changes in your life. To develop self-awareness, you need to reflect on your actions and behaviors and seek feedback from others. You also need to be open to constructive criticism and be willing to make adjustments as needed. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you found it informative and entertaining. If you enjoyed it, make sure to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our future content. This is Mr. Point, and I'll see you next time. Stay curious, stay passionate, and keep learning.